Alright, Shalom. I want to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught us this truth through the Spirit, and peace and blessings unto the elect of the nation of Israel. And it's just going to be a quick video on the mark of the beast. What is the mark of the beast? According to Revelation 13, you really can start at the 16th verse. I'm sorry, you can start at 15. The point you first read about the mark of the beast in the 16th verse, and you would have to read really have to read through the rest of the chapter all the way through 18. But the key verses is Revelation 13:16 and Revelation 13:17. Okay, so the mark of the beast, as we know, we over here at Great Millstone, us younger men, a lot of us actually knew the mark of the beast was the RFID microchip according to the Bible before we heard the apostles bring it out. But the apostles thoroughly broke it down, okay, so that we can understand how and why, how is the mark of the beast and why it's the mark of the beast, okay, to really get full understanding on it. And it's not a hard thing to understand, like getting that the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip that the so-called white man Esau, the Edomites, want to implant in every person on this planet Earth. That's not a hard thing to understand. It's not a hard thing to get when you're being circumspect, okay, watching what's going on in the world, okay, and then you filter that through the scriptures. It's clear to see. So let's go ahead and bring this out. And like the apostle Tahar has been pushing, we're gonna keep pushing this mark of the beast. I'm pretty sure these other Israelite groups are probably sick and tired of Great Millstone talking about the mark of the beast. Okay? So let's get it. This Revelation 13:16, it says, and he called it all, both small and great. Who is the he? It's talking about the so-called white man in the form of the beast. Now, who is the beast? The beast is NATO, EU, and America. Okay, all together. You read about that, the entirety of the beast in Revelation 17. It talk about the well, let's get it real quick. I'm pulling it up on my phone, my other phone. Revelation 17. Okay, I'm gonna get straight to the point. All right, Revelation 17:3, it says, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And I'm not going to break this all the way down, but there's videos up on this. The 7 heads and the 10 horns represent NATO and the EU, and and the woman that sat upon the scarlet-colored beast is America, because America pretty much controls the NATO and the EU. Okay, even though the power is coming out of really is coming out of London or out of the UK. But it's they pushing their power through America. Okay, talking about the international bankers, the elites. All right. Now going back to Revelation 13 and 16, it says, and he called it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, Now let's go ahead and just get the word mark. This has been brought out countless times, literally countless times. You can't count how many times Great Millstone in particular, starting with the apostles and the elders on down through the various men of Great Millstone, have went into this. Okay, so the Greek word we know is charagma, right? And if you look it up, it says a stamp, an imprinted mark. It says the mark branded upon horses, theme carved, sculpture, graven work. So clearly by reading this definition, because you say, well, you know, what is the mark? If you have somebody that just didn't know what this was talking about, but they wanted to know what the word mark meant, they'll say, okay, this is something that's going to be engraved or cut into the hand or the right hand. Or in Revelation 20, it talks about hands. So it could be the right hand or the left hand. This is going to be something carved in the hands or the forehead or the brain. Okay? And we're going to read on. Now, I want to say this real quick. You got 3 components. And what I mean by that is you got the beast, which the beast, like I mentioned, is America, NATO, and the EU. That makes up the beast. Okay? European nations, right? And America, right? And then you have the image of the beast. Now the image, the beast, NATO, the EU, and America, they come in the image of what? Of the beast, which is the Roman Empire. Okay, so America is the image. America, NATO, and the EU is the image of the Roman Empire. You see? Because it's really the Roman Empire coming back into power. As we read where in Revelation 13, where it talks about and the beast was wounded but not unto death. His deadly wound was healed, right? And then you have the mark of the beast. So you have the beast, the image of the beast, and the mark of the beast. All 3 different things. They all go hand in hand with each other, okay? But it's talking about 3 different things, right? So we reading on Revelation 13:17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. So whatever this mark, you gonna need this mark to buy and sell. Like it's been brought out because these other Israelite groups outside of Zabak now, he's admitting that the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip, but he's saying it's also philosophy. Okay? And these other groups are saying it's Christianity, it's Caesar Borgia, it's different philosophies. And how you gonna buy and sell with a philosophy? How you gonna go up to the register and say, I believe in Jesus Christ, and quote John 3:16, and then you get your food paid for, your groceries paid for? It doesn't make sense. A lot of these camps know the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is the microchip. They just in denial. They just don't want to admit it, because then they have to admit that really the apostles of Great Millstone was right, that GMS was right about the mark of the beast. So instead of them putting their pride aside and dealing with the truth, well, that's wicked as hell, that you gonna deny the truth because you got something against some men, you know, and you don't want to give them credit saying, yeah, they was right about it, because there's so much hatred towards really dealing with the apostles and the elders, you know. of Great Millstone. But the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip. And this is commonly known. You got people that ain't even into the scriptures that know that the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip. Okay? It's easy to, when you look at what's going on in the world, you can see that this man is trying to unify the whole world, going cashless and have everything digital. And if you look at the mark of the beast, which people have already taken as we speak, that mark of the beast, or the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, will tie up this man's system, have everybody interconnected to his system. Okay, and you can use it to make payments. It is a tracking device. Okay, so it just makes sense. You can see everything moving towards, everything is being everything has to be scanned. No more paper, no more manually doing things manually. Everything is going digital scan, biometrics. Okay, so with that, that's it. You know, we saying the same thing. I know we sound like a broken record talking about the mark of the beast, but the mark of the beast is a very important prophecy. Okay, and we getting closer to the mark of the beast being fully fulfilled. Okay, we damn near, it could be any month now that this mark of the beast prophecy be fully fulfilled. With that, you know, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Well, first, before I say that, I hope this lesson was edifying, and I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught us this truth through the Spirit, and peace and blessings unto the nation of Israel. Shalom.